So I realized I wasn't recording our first run through. Sorry about that. It was okay. That first run through wasn't that
What was
great.
the total time of that, Navi? I know we had that one instance. Yeah, just the Navi.
857.
Oh.
857.
Or 852 if you look at logs.
Sorry, I know it's not break yet. I gotta step away for just 1 second. I'll be right back.
Here's computer smashing in background.
Grabbing his hammer.
Is he making improvements to the Zoss server? Because,
I already have all my Lakestes rings. Let me see. Yeah, I got 12 rings. Okay. I have all the rings that I need. Any additional rings are gonna be deconned for chromium stuffs.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I almost took the quest.
sure.
My bad. My bad.
Blacksmithing station.
Anybody want that? You don't have to transmit.
Oh, I have been introduced one.
Delete it to please the gods.
I should. If no one wants it, I'm deleting it.
Wait, no, if you're gonna delete it, otherwise give it to me. Like I'll ever play Stam.
Delete it or sacrifice to the gods.
Let's
I mean-
decide the fate of our guild. He can keep it for himself, or
Yeah, right.
Sacrifice it for the greater good.
I don't
Alright,
want that power.
if this instance is bad, I'll sacrifice it for the greater good. Because let's be honest, I'm never playing Stam on this group, so...
Deal.
Alright. Oh, there's no handshake button! God.
Hey, I'm a tank. It doesn't matter. Oh. Fuck, I gotta farm her scenes.
Is stamina pulling ahead, or was it a joke?
I think Magicka looks a little
I
bit
think,
better.
yeah, Magic and Nightblade's looking real tasty with that vamp.
Go
I
away.
think Magic is also pulling ahead because now they're getting Major Slayer.
Yeah, the whole group gets Major Slayer without having
But-
Master Architect.
Gotcha.
Well,
Stam will probably just run like Estes still, I would imagine.
5 Mag DKs, 3 Nekos, still out. DPS is a group of Master Architects. So
Alright, looks like we're all here. Let's stack up on
Major
the door.
Slayer. Just give that group Major Slayer, right?
And, oh. Alright, we're gonna go through in 3, 2, 1.
This way, faithful. Divine Olkosh awaits your rightful adoration in the
We're trying out a new theory. Someone posted in Nevis's Discord that if we don't take the quest, our instance might be good, so none of us took the quest. So we're hoping it works. Oh, I forgot to get ultimate in between pulls. Well, it's not going to make or break our run, but...
Okay, I saw 2 spins, but that's it. Everything else was fine.
Oh boy. Oh, I guess since I forgot to stream the beginning of Raid, you guys might not have heard, but Jared is retiring at the end of the patch. He is our raid lead. He's been our raid lead since the founding of Mayflower, so a very long time now. I think they were founded like a month or two before Clockwork, I think, because I joined them for the Clockwork patch, Clockwork City patch. So, yeah, he's one of the founding members, and he's retiring at the end of this patch, so it's a little bit sad.
So this instance is currently fine, but I've seen enough signs that there's a good chance it's going to degrade. Do you want to continue to go for it?
See what cast is, just see how it feels.
Oh, it's a bit of a sad day that Jared is retiring at the end of the patch, but we'll see who's going to follow suit. I know I'm thinking about ending my ESO rating career at the end of the patch. Oh, jeez!
Call out on like this, dude. Your skills are terrible. I mean, I'll probably know too, class but
Yeah, as I was saying, I might not be around for Greymore. I'll still do builds for Greymore, but that might be it for me in terms of like
Oh no.
there
rip.
we go. Get your ult.
You just hit me with like the bat, like the frontal.
There was a delay in pushing buttons and my skills going up, so that circular thing that I don't know if it's a frontal, but the circular thing throws out that I normally roll dodge around. I timed roll dodge around,
Gotcha.
so I got stunned by it and then splat.
Pretty sure she's talking.
Like that instance, anyways.
Yeah, it was.
He hated it.
It was looking at me funny.
So I guess so would that count as a bad instance? Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have to delete it because okay.
Delete it. We'll get you another one.
It's okay. I'm probably gonna retire at the end of this patch too.
I think Sauce retired. Other devs, they're retired after this. After they release Greymore.
I kind of wish I could like drop it and like we could all do a ritual sacrifice, but sadly that is not this type of MMO.
I mean, it's gotta feel bad for the developers to see like they put out a quote unquote performance patch, and this has been the worst performance they've had in recent memory. It's gotta just feel shit.
I haven't been on the forums, but
Not
I'm
just
sure.
recent memory. I played this game since beta. This is the worst it has ever been.
Yep.
So I guess part of the reason was like back in beta and 1.0 there just wasn't as many people playing, so that might be why. Like they're running on like 5-year-old servers at this point if they haven't upgraded since like 2015.
Now, credit where it's due, the balance of the game and the overall like gameplay on a working server is great. It's much better than launch, but you can't even play it.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. We're doing it. I'm never gonna play Stam, so I don't actually feel that bad.
Just got the crash bug tonight.
That, and if I
The,
do play Stam, it'll be a Stam Templar, and we don't need Lachesis on Stam Templar.
oh, it's just like one person too. It's not like 3 or 4 people get it. We all just get one.
It's always 4 twins.
Yeah, your Ray check still has. Yeah. Alright, stack up on the door.
I have no idea why. Okay, so apparently my ready check is like doing something weird, and it's like throwing out this like long error message. I have no idea what's going on. I'm assuming it's like something like LUI or Hodor reflexes, or I forget if it's rate notifier or Hodor that changes ready checks. But it might be one of those doing some weird funky business in the ready check thing. I'm too lazy to check, and it doesn't throw an LUA error, so it's not like I can even check.
Should be good here. Leave me room to run.
So it was that punk as of Joe who's been ruining our instances.
They have all been better tonight than normal.
Let's reset the servers.
Yeah.
I'm holding as of Joe responsible.
Oh, there's some truth to this. Don't take the quest thing. Oh my god, I have no idea how you would like code that. I am only have a like if you were to rate my understanding of computer science, I would probably be like a 2000 level course. I have no idea how you could code something like a server like so that if you take a quest or not, your like instances are terrible or not. Oh, I saw that cat do a spinny spin. Oh boy. That guy was also doing a little bit of a moonwalking business. Oh yeah, the instances start off good and then they just deteriorate so damn quickly.
Okay, we're in a weird spot. Watch out for cats.
Oh, you know what I forgot to pull up? I forgot to pull up our little splits counter. Nah, whatever. That was more of a for fun thing anyways.
Okay, make sure to swap here. And we're gonna pull in 3, 2, 1.
See one.
almost did, I said. Pussy round. Barrier in 5 seconds. Barrier now.
Yes.
Gonna have to kill it. Finish him. To 1.
Shit. Got him.
Can't get him back. It's all good.
It's okay. Watch the ice. Out of the ice.
Team 2.
Watch this.
I don't get how he took Loki. There's nothing for him to taunt during that phase. Unless he's trying to get the Flame Matros, that might be what he's trying to do. Yeah, I bet you that's what happened. Was probably Flame Matro.
Thank you.
Barrier in 4 seconds. Barrier now.
Everyone's about to just
Middle.
This.
Going to the back.
Oh, we lost one.
Get your ult. Get your ult.
Freezing Stomp. That's what killed him. That is the Ice Atro AoE.
You got your ult.
I guess since I got out early, I will get some potion ingredients. We are going to midnight tonight, right?
Yep.
I tried Octavia. I had full ult.
We'll do one more and we'll take a quick bio.
Sure.
That's at a fine me. Yes,
It's
sir.
nice to not have any like instant resets though. I mean, even if the entire rest of the night is that, this is already better than most of the other ones. I don't remember if it was last raid or the one before, but I do remember one having 0 good instances. So
Probably need some. Probably also need some like cornflower lady smock too, but I can get that next time. Boy.
optimistic.
Shoot, didn't want to take that. Look at this. Don't need this. Yeah, the maps you get from this are not worth going for. Let me put those away.
I don't want your quest.
see. Yeah. Yeah, I need a few more ladies smoking cornflower. But on Loki or
Alright, we can stack up on the door.
food.
And going through in 3, 2, 1.
This way, faithful. Divine Olkosh awaits your rightful adoration in the courtyard.
Look upon divinity with mortal eyes may be too much to bear for the uninitiated.
Oh shoot, that's not the right.
1 spin.
I feel like that's just normal cat being stupid, huh?
Yeah, we'll see on the next one. Let's see what the ice spin's like.
I really want to make this song. So for Jared's game, for I should say, I don't want to call it the Mayflower D&D game, D&D campaign, because not all of them are in Mayflower anymore. All of them are so. Again, no, I'll call it the Mayflower D&D campaign because all of us were in Mayflower or are in Mayflower in some way, shape, or form. The guild, the actual in-game guild, not necessarily the raid team. All of us are associated in some way with Mayflower. Yeah, I wanted to make that song a character theme. So Jared is our DM, and we have character theme songs.
Slow on my faucets.
And I really, really wanted to make that one of my theme songs, but it's like really hard. It was hard for me to make a character design around it.
Okay, I put this in the, this would be in the maybe category, so we have risk for degradation. But, we didn't have an ice spin
I
here.
kind of have an idea, just based on the
Trash pull time at least.
just based off the
Faster than normal.
theme song itself, because it's a fight theme song from an anime, Ruby, obviously, and that was one of Yang's fight songs. So I kind of want to make a Monkbarian like based off of Yang, like who just punches shit instead of actually using a weapon. As a barbarian. Yeah, I didn't end up doing that though. I ended up making a Blade Singer instead because I really like Gish classes. D&D. And Blade Singer is pretty much as Gish as you can get. The first campaign with Mayflower, I was a Swords Bard. That was also pretty Gish. 1 through 6 was pretty much traditional Bard, like support Bard. And then level 6 and up was well, I took the Hexblade multi-class at level 7, so that's when I really started kind of being more of a frontliner. I think with the shield and everything, I'm pretty sure my AC was around a 20. It was a lot higher than your standard Bard AC. I had a lot of fun with that.
2-1.
So you had, Armor of Agathis. I was in Breastplate. Yeah, 16. Yeah, I had an AC of 18. And he had Armor of Agathis, and I was going to pick up Shield, from the Warlock spell line too, so that would have bumped me up to 23 AC. But I think right now with my Blade Singer, if I can't wear armor as a Blade Singer, so currently I have to use like mage armor in order to get my AC up respectably.
Missed.
Barrier 5.
Missed.
So we're level 3 right now.
Fist.
So I have 16 decks.
Venus one.
You can draw.
Let's see what that death was too. Static. So it's the dot. It's just the dot. The beam. And we are triggered. FDC.
Let's take a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
this is getting bad for me at least. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. Oh. These a lot of fun. I enjoyed it quite a little bit. But yeah, I'm more of a Gish player, so Blade Singer,
I'll be right back.
my second character, Swords Bard was my first. My Swords Bard actually almost died in the first campaign. Well, I did die, but we had Revivify, so it wasn't permanent death. Yeah, if she had gone down, I had a second character which would have been a Paladin. So Paladins aren't really Gish classes; they're more martial. They call Paladin Gish. They're not full casters. Anyways, let's purchase some more alchemy ingredients. Add me over. Oh, this lady's smocks are expensive. I mean, I know it's supposed to be expensive, but Cornflower seems expensive too. I don't need that much additional lady smock. If I'm retiring at the end of the patch, I won't need that much. Let's see. Spicy Economics has done a really good job maintaining this spot. Like I am not like the other spots have been shifting around, but they've held on to this spot for a long time, even after multi-bidding was introduced.
Burp into your mic, Jared.
I didn't expect to, but I guess I drank like a ginger ale earlier and
Thought no one was
it went
here.
well with me. Yeah.
You thought no one was around.
Well, I didn't mean like it just happened so suddenly. I was not ready for it.
I know. Okay. Jared's like, oh, it's quiet. I'll just let it be.
Yeah, if my Blade Singer Wizard goes down and dies, which is a pretty big possibility, she's
Yeah.
for role-playing purposes, I have her con as 10.
Jared?
So if my Blaze Heron goes down, I might go to Barbarian or Monk Barbarian.
You know, the paths change. You know, you gotta do what's best for you and so on.
Jared, we'll never see you ever again.
That is not true.
Or you
I'll
could
still
do
be
what's best for
around.
the kill Jared.
You know, I care deeply about all of you
We're
guys.
so close,
But-
Jared.
Yeah. You know, for all of those reasons is, you know, why I've stayed around like as long as we have. For me, my enjoyment and stuff out of the games and such like that are on a much more, you know, just casual. The motto used to be "game's a game, not a job," right? So for me, it would have been around the time that we voted to like really dig down, and Godslayer would have been when it's like, you know. But so that was months and months and months ago.
I don't need this because I got the Imperial Edition.
It's like
Ah.
I'm gonna stick it out and keep going. But as soon as it means that I have to pay money during the outbreak to continue it, it's like that's I gotta draw the line for myself somewhere. But all of that is aside from how much
I'll give you money.
I really enjoy
I'll pay
everyone's
you, Jared.
company, but it's time for me to stop playing the game. But it has nothing to do with any of the people. The people are all great. I really do hope though that everybody, that everyone keeps playing. Like, of course, if anybody else stops it, I mean, who am I to? I am too, but I hope that you guys keep going because you are really close. Well, I mean, we're gonna get it today, so.
Yeah, really close.
Mm-hmm.
It already feels better because performance has been so much better.
Yeah.
It's because we all dropped the quest.
I hope. Quest plus resetting the server. I don't care the reason.
That Loki dagger we deleted.
Yep. Loki dagger. We
Oh
deleted.
no, I can't do it as a gift.
Yes,
That sucks.
Quit the game. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Gotta get a gift for somebody else. Oh well. Got crown gems to spend, might as well try to spend it. I still have the religion. Haha! The old religion. Yeah, I guess if my Bladesinger dies, it's like, I mean, we just started second campaign, and I don't play her super aggressively. She has an AC of, with Blade Song and Mage Armor, she has an AC of 20, 25 with Shield. So, yeah, she's hard to hit, but she's also only had 16 health at level 3. So just one solid hit will bring her down, so. I mean, that's just the way Bladesingers are, though. They're typically glass cannons. I guess I don't know what I'll play next. I want to try to make a Monk Barian work, but Monk Barians are like super multiple attribute dependent. They're super mad. I was gotta get con up. If I'm doing the punching route, it's gotta be strength. So con for Ds for AC, strength for AC, dex for AC if I'm doing barbarian. And if I'm multiclassing into monk, I need at least 13 wisdom. So it's 4 out of my 6 attribute points need to be pretty dang high. We're doing like a standard, modified standard array, so it's starting as what, 17, 14, 13, 12, 10, 8. So I mean, I could make it work, but like something is probably going to be pretty bad. Probably my AC, probably like dex or something. So yeah, if I make like because I'd probably be very inhuman with tough as my starting feat. So I'd have an 18 in strength. Probably put my 16. I don't know where I put my 16. Maybe my 16 would be in dex. Yeah, 16 would be in dex. 13 would go to wisdom because I have to have it in order to multiclass into a monk. 12 would be con. 10 would probably be, man, if I'm role playing as Yang. I feel like 8 would be more appropriate in intelligence as Yang. Not necessarily charisma. He's pretty average charisma. Yeah, that's one option. And I know Tulak the Barbarian made a Ruby build, like Ruby Rose build, which was, I think, what was it? I think he had her as a fighter Hexblade, no, fighter Celestial Warlock multiclass. That might be fun. I mean, another thing I was thinking about was doing a Draconic Sorks or fighter multiclass as well. That one's pretty much Bladesinger, just as a sorcerer instead of a wizard. Makes it a little more challenging, but if Draconic Sorcerers already have essentially mage armor, so I wouldn't need to like waste a spell slot on mage armor anymore. I'd just basically play her like I would play my Bladesinger, just have the option of being a blaster as well, magic blaster. But yeah, I might actually do the sorcerer fighter multi-class.
Stuck on a load screen. Brian, stuck on a load screen. We need a break.
Oh, sorry.
Very good.
I didn't hear anyone say that we're going back in.
Oh, come on in. Join the party.
Half asleep, man.
You said you weren't tired earlier. Just physically tired.
Yeah. No, I mean like I'm looking at other things.
Alright, let's stack up on the door. Alright, start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Divine Olkosh awaits your rightful adoration.
Yeah, the Sork fighter is probably a character of my own creation. So like most people, I tend to base my D&D characters off of influential figures. For me, it's usually like anime. So like my Bladesinger wizard,
Really bad, but the cats were okay.
my Bladesinger wizard is kind of based off of Raftalia from Sword Hero. She's a really difficult one to make in D&D. It was challenging to kind of make her. Because she's definitely a martial class, or at the very least a class that uses martial weapons.
Okay, let's go ahead and reset this one. That was enough
I'll save it.
Yeah, Raftalia definitely has the martial weapons. She needs to use martial weapons.
Every class has a thing.
Yeah, but I'm wearing new boots, so get out of here.
Was I talking to you, Octavio?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm wearing New Moon too, Octavio.
Yeah. New Moon
The
buddies.
Moon Plus, Dragon Knight. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, 262 ulti. Sucks.
I
Gross.
would also say some classes alt things are better than other classes alt things. Poor Templars.
Old generation? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, alt gen or reduced alt cost, like means to get alt faster.
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
Nightblade and
have
Sword.
like 2%.
Yeah, so my first thought for making Raftalia was actually trying a
I think that's they have an ability like when they use a Dawn Draft they get alt. I don't know.
rogue fighter. I knew she was going to be at least partially fighter. I knew she was going to be a multi-class.
So it's not
The thing is, she can also cast magic. So obviously the question is, well, if I need her to cast magic, then I mean, if I was going rogue fighter, or I mean fighter just in general has Eldritch Knight as a possible sort of like Gish class, so to speak, but she didn't really fall into an Eldritch Knight sort of thing. Mainly because if you watch the anime or read the light novels, she doesn't wear heavy armor. If anything, she'd probably wear like light or medium armor. I'm not sure if Eldritch Knight would have been the right choice for her. Plus, Eldritch Knights are third casters, so yeah, not sure if that would have worked. Somebody send it ready to check because I got stuck in a random load screen. There's Arcane Trickster for Rogue, but we're on the same issue where they're a third caster, so I kind of want to do full caster. No, I didn't. I might have to restart the game. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm out. Yay. Yeah, so I wanted at the very least half caster, but there weren't that many half caster like Gish options. I could have done Sword Bard again, but I already did that for my first character, so I didn't really want to repeat that. Plus, she didn't really fit into a bard sort of character. I ended up going with Blightslinger
Actually,
Wizard
you know what it is? I
instead.
typed the message of the day. It's been the same thing since like
So
July.
my ultimate goal is to do the campaign is going until
That's my
around,
recent
he said, anywhere
performance.
between level 10 to 15. So at the very least, I'm going to do Fighter 3,
Alright, let's stack up on the door.
Fighter 3, and then Wizard all the way up to the rest. Just because if we do happen to get to 15, at the very least, I'd be able to.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
I'd be able to get. If we do 15 or 16, I'll be able to get to the 8th level spells. Don't want to give up too much spell progression. But I do want to hit fighter level 3 because I feel like she would be pretty decent as a battle master. I'm not 100% sold on her subclass specifically yet.
Next to every good instance, you should also put the name of the person who died.
Like first death, I take it?
Yeah. Oh, don't do that.
That's pretty
Too much pressure. Too much pressure.
Sure, it's like I don't want it to feel like a job, but if you die, your name's going on.
I mean, I still remember that time when we were doing 1k gold per death or something like that for Griffinheart.
There's a death counter, the person at the bottom.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I think it was 100 gold per death. Maybe it was a K. I don't remember.
100 gold.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I didn't run out of money. Time I was too broke to pay for that. I remember.
Yeah, it was totally 100 gold because it would end up.
Yeah.
K per person. Yeah.
Yeah, so longtime viewers, you guys might remember, might have been remember around for our Griffinheart progression, where we did actually have a system in place to kind of incentivize people to not die as much. Yeah, I might have been. I think Jared's right. I think it was 100 gold per death for the number of deaths that you had, and you gave it to the person with the lowest on the death counter. So, like, if you died 8 times that night, you would give 800 gold to the lowest person on the death counter, not including supports, because, actually, not. I don't think we included tanks. Yeah, we didn't include tanks. Oh.
Watch out for the cats. Where are you going? Oh my god.
Just 180 that looked me right in the eyes. That was terrifying.
If only Sunspire resets were like Griffinheart resets.
Alright, make sure to swap gear.
One. Still stuck in combat.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Team 1.
No deaths. Good instance, no deaths. Well, I guess the instance so far has been good, so don't degrade. Stay good, instance.
finish off the almost dead ice out trophy. Barrier at 5. Barrier now.
It's gonna blow up, possibly pulling up.
Famous one. 2-1.
Oh, ping's going up again.
Barrier in 5. Barrier now. Stop. Famous one.
Still on the back.
Right, so. Two and 1.
Oh, Flame Matron might have taken the Gulf Burning Embers. No, it totally did.
Two. Barrier in 5.
Get the other one out to kill us.
Barrier now. Watch out for that. Are we killing the last outro or?
Yeah, but
This, watch out. And Ryan, if you can take this guy. Ryan's one. 2-1.
Oh, 41. Sweet. I've definitely done more than 41 before. But yeah, it's always nice to be able to hit top 40.
Swap here.
So far, so good. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, and we're gonna pull in 3, 2, 1. See this one?
Yol is where I feel that the sustain difference between blockade and unstable the most. What? Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, Soul Trap is bugged again. Not showing up on ADR. Might be because I don't think I have it leveled all the way.
Sorry, Forth. I thought I.
Oh, is this the... Yeah, this is sexy saxophone music from Shield Hero. Sexy saxophone music is great.
See this one?
There it is, yeah, sexy saxophone solo right there.
Mayo, help.
I don't know if my trap went off. Yeah, that sexy sax solo. I played percussion growing up in high schools, but I'm generally knowledgeable across all the different instruments. Not necessarily how to play them, but like, you know, how to use them. I was something of an amateur composer myself, as you were as a overachieving high school student.
See this one?
Oh, my DPS is absolute garbage. I think like half my attacks aren't going off. actually sexy sex, so kind of got me thinking, how would you play Philo or Futoria? How would you play the Philolial Queen in D&D, I wonder? Probably Druid? I mean, you have to be able to transform from human to animal, so that naturally is going to be Druid. And you get the spellcasting abilities with Druid, so that ends up working out. So you have the spellcasting ability, you can transform into, I guess, a bird. I guess the question is, what type of Druid would you be?
Don't loot. Get up on the stairs as fast as you can.
I'm not as familiar with Druid subclasses as I am with other classes. It's not a class I've played before. My wife's played a Druid, and I helped her out when she was building her Druid, but I think she was... She was one of the... she a land Druid? I don't remember if she was a land Druid or not. She might have been a land Druid.
Snared. There we go.
It's like the most unnecessary standard ever, but hey, if it works. So yeah, I'd probably play Fitoria and Philo as druids. They can get pretty strong, so I forget. There's a subclass of druids. So druids, typically speaking, you can only transform into creatures that are... you have a max for your challenge rating, which is basically like how strong a monster is. But there's one subclass of druid where the restriction is still there. You still have a restriction, but it's not as bad. I think it's like a third of your... I want to say it's a third of your total class level, or total level. No, I think it's druid level. So you'd probably want to be that, because you're going to be transforming into... I guess you'd just be transforming into progressively stronger, like, bird creatures.
Anybody seen leftover ads? I think we have more.
One more. Yeah, because you just steadily, like, get stronger, I guess, and flavor it. Or I guess you can talk with the GM and just make sort of like a generic Colonial Queen stat block that like gradually gets stronger as you hit level thresholds. That's the beauty of D&D. Like, if your DM is okay with you doing that, like you can totally have that happen. So I think if I were to do Philo or Fitoria, I would be a druid. I would be that subclass that that basically buffs your wild shape. That's probably that'd be what I'd do. Yeah, I'd do that. Alright, there we go.
One more fight. Good luck.
I won't have a horn for the first one.
Not a big deal. Where do you make sure that you've swapped gear?
Yeah, I think that's what I do for yeah.
Yeah.
I would, yeah, I'd have to figure out what your like Philolial Queen form would be. Once you're level 20, you're limited to, I think the limit is 30 for CR, rounded up. So you'd be able to do a CR 7 beast as that subclass. Otherwise, you'd have to be limited to CR 2. So my guess is, I don't know what. You have a giant rock stat block, but I don't know if that's. I don't know. Remember what CR that is. I want to say it's CR 8, but I don't. Obviously I don't memorize everything. I don't memorize the monster manual, obviously. Also now remembered why I have standard on my back bar. It's for execute.
Iron Spawn as soon as you have it.
I don't have to use the dash or ult and execute.
Seeing this one?
Oh yeah, I knew I would be getting the. I have a tendency of attracting that ice comet. Oh, why am I still using deep breath draw since I don't need that anymore?
Trash is good.
Draw since is tasty.
Fire. 2, 3. Explosion. 2, 3.
Ooh, I'm nervous. I bet you she's still dodging early. Our tank healer has had a habit of dying to Thrash, and it was because she was dodging too early, and we've told her that before, so I wouldn't be surprised if she just dodged early.
Seeing this one?
Again. You got Drosens! Yeah, if I was not a DK, I would not have survived that. Like, DKs, oh, the survivability of a DK is fantastic in these Magicka damage-heavy trials.
Gonna be marked for trash. Getting down. Trash is dead.
Taking a long ass time. Guys just might want to come up.
It took a long time, yeah. Fire. 1, 2, 3. Explosion. 2, 3. Nice.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Rip.
Are we resin you wiping? Oh, what? That was wipe.
Damn. Yeah, that's what's a downstairs wipe. Nothing much we can do about that. It's all downstairs doing their thing. Damn, that was a good one too.
Are you guys slowing down to try to accommodate for Navintas being slow and slowed down a bit too
Yeah,
much?
I didn't know what to do there. We'd literally, I stopped putting dots down because it would have been, we would have came. I thought we were gonna come up when we were gonna die, basically. So I don't know. It was a bad situation.
Gotcha.
I picked the wrong move, clearly. You said third explosion as we had like 3 seconds left, or something like that. So instead of putting my dots down to end it, I didn't. And just casted my spambles.
Sure.
I know that's a bad spot to be in. It's close. Yeah, it took a really long time doing his stupid thing. If we didn't take that long, would have been easier, I think.
Oh shit, I took the quest. I abandoned it.
Is this why I've got a giant pop-up saying take the quest? Again.
Maybe.
No, I won't even deny it. Just let it expire. Oh, you were so close that time.
1 second, I need a little bit more alt.
Oh, sure.
Once these 3 die, I'll begin.
Oh, I forgot to build ult. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'm not an essential ult. I'm not a necro or anything. Definitely have enough ult for the second wave though, so I'll probably just do that.
Okay. Stack it up. 3, 2, 1, go.
If only it wasn't doing a stupid RP thing. Would have been able to kill it in time, I think.
With mortal eyes may be too much to bear for the uninitiated.
clips. My threshold is 3. So let's check out how the ice room goes.
I need to make more potions too, I think. I think I had just enough to get through this trial. If this is a good instance.
Watch out for its frontal.
Two-hander did a back-to-back. Do we use my ult here? Nah, I won't use it. Let me sprint. There we go. I think we're pretty close to.
Make sure to swap. Hold on, mine isn't switching yet.
Oh, it's fine.
And there it goes. We're good,
Okay,
thank you.
3, 2, 1.
So be it. Your lesson in obedience will be harsh.
Team 1.
Heard the sound of a breath. We might not be going into zone.
Team 2.
Bye, Ripple.
We fly off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Release block in the last second there.
Probably did, yeah.
It's a good way to go.
It's probably gonna be the last one.
Alright. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sick, but is this the last one in here? That we're about to do?
Yeah, probably. Last time, yeah. Unless it's terrible, then we'll do one really 2 more. One good one. We passed the first poll.
So what you're saying is this is not the official Mayflower last poll.
I can't deem it that yet.
Potions and poisons.
Someone do a ready check. There wasn't too many people that got into the group, I think. Oh, okay. Well, then it went. Everyone got in when I was in the load. Oh, come on. Try it again.
I feel like Raftalia today is pretty on point. Stop messing around or you will die. Excellent advice, Raftalia. Let's get the trash gear.
I'm gonna force.
Fourth wins you goose.
I'm in PvP main, I've learned.
Goodbye.
Fourth ones is our new fearless leader.
What?
Invite whoever.
Just invite whoever. Alright, there's someone in.
Invite whoever.
There's someone on Cragburns that
Mayo.
Her is missing.
Invite Mayo.
I got someone here selling PvE content, interested in gear, skins, achievements. PM for more information. Want me to pick that guy up?
Hit him up for Godslayer.
I'll ask him I'll ask him how much for Godslayer.
Tell him we don't need him in the run, we just need his blessing for the servers.
Oh, you know who would make a good Blade Singer character? Weiss. She is like the quintessential Blade Singer. She's got a rapier, she has support magic. Summoning glyphs. Fine familiar. Well, I guess Armus Gygas is a little bit more than just your typical imp. Yeah, Weiss would be
He hasn't answered me yet. I'm a little disappointed.
quintessential Blade Singer wizard I can think of.
Oh, he's so polite. Hey, our guild doesn't sell it, but the guild that does, it's 150 mil.
For 4D because they
I can connect you guys who are serious about it. Come on, you are super kind.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do, Mayo, is we're gonna get that achievement right now, and then you can just link the achievement.
Alright, stack it up.
Alright, let's make it count.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, let's do it.
They sent a blessing. In asterisk says blessing sent.
Adoration in the courtyard.
Look upon divinity with mortal eyes may be too much to bear for the uninitiated.
Okay, we're making it past the first trash pull. So this is it, everybody. Bring the pancakes. Yep.
So this is the official Mayflower last pull.
Yeah. Official Godslayer pull.
I see Jerd looting in the middle of the trash pull.
I gotta wait a year for the cat, so.
Sword Art Online characters, they're just so easy to do. It's really easy to do freaking D&D characters for Sword Art Online characters. Like Kirito is just clearly just Battlemaster Fighter. Asuna's clearly, you know, although I guess Asuna might be a little more difficult. If you're going SAO Asuna, she'd probably also be a fighter, Battlemaster Fighter. But if you're going ALO Asuna, she might actually end up being more of a bard or support wizard, blade singer wizard. Or maybe, no, she wouldn't be a war cleric. Kind of have to combine like healing magic with sword play. Let's see, Alice is obviously,
We did have a double flip.
obviously Paladin. Probably, kind of hard to say what kind of Paladin. Maybe old gods, maybe. Maybe devotion.
Let us know how it is on the casties.
Just ride it out as far as we can.
Oh, this trash is slow. Yeah, this is slow. You would need a... We're about 10 seconds slow right now. At least compared to the one, our close one.
Do you finally accept your place in the world?
Alright, make sure to swap gear. Let us know when you're ready.
It's not working. It says I'm in comments.
Keep trying.
Okay, I'm good.
3, 2, 1.
Don't have the time for this! We're already slow. We're gonna need a really fast Lachesis to make up for lost time here. Nope. I'm not gonna push him. DPS is too low.
Stop. This. Just here. Barrier. Barrier down. Theater's one. Team one.
We need more people doing 40k. Like if there's a time to do it, it's now. We're already probably like 15, 30 seconds, 15, 20 seconds behind. We just don't have that same level of leeway. Now we will be able to push here.
Watch this.
And that was good, Jared.
Barrier in 5 seconds. Barrier now. This. Theater's one. This.
These ones in the middle are really close.
This two.
This. This again.
Team one. There's one. Team two.
Deep's too hot for that, Jared.
These two in the middle and
Theater's one. Barrier in 5 seconds. This.
Gonna have to kill him, kill him, kill him.
I'm just gonna leave it, right?
yeah. We can kill these two. Probably.
I was referring to Ryan.
Oh sure.
Yeah. We have.
Kill these two.
I love it.
This.
What? I was blocking.
Damn it.
Ryan's one.
What killed you?
Calm it. Just smash
Our
me.
healers are dead.
Wipe.
We were resetting, so I think
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
Stop.
fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Dang. Well, other thing is, the performance was 100 times better tonight. We had 6
Easily
good
the best.
instances compared to 2 bad ones. Even if some of them weren't perfect, I'll take that night every day.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, oh my god.
That was probably the best in what, like 2 months? For
Yeah.
performance?
Oh, I have surveys to
we
do.
have 7 raid nights now with Jared. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
So what you're saying is we have a time limit.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, just
So,
with me. It
Thursday.
keeps going after.
Well, it's kind of. You're the
But,
main tank. It's hard
yeah.
to replace.
You guys will be able to do it.
We
Yeah,
can do it. Oh, guys. If we get 7 nights like this, hands down, we can do it. I believe in that game. We've been held back for so long because of being able to do it once a night, basically. So I've got. We don't have to get. Can we raid up till raid? I mean, the hard thing is then we'd go, if we started at 1 now, it'd be like 12, 15, and I think there's some people who have hard kind of stops.
I mean, we'd only be going if it was a Godslayer run over.
My brain has a hard stop.
Yeah, I would like. I'd try to end it, with not by going over too much, just in case, because do have commitments and stuff. So, but I think it was a good raid night. It was much better performance.
So no quest, right? No quest.
I think we're sticking it out.
Go can shove it.
Alright. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Okay. Damn, we were real close that one time. That kills me. But yeah, they were in a tough place, and Navi wasn't being cooperative. He was flying around for like 8 seconds, just doing jack shit. If he had just like immediately gone into his fire phase, they would have had at least a few more seconds of leeway. So I feel like they would have had like 5 or 6 seconds left on the timer after the explosions if he had just like taken 2 seconds instead of 8. That's slightly annoying. But yeah, so didn't get the first part of raid, unfortunately. I forgot to hit record. But Jared, our wonderful raid lead, is unfortunately retiring at the end of patch. So he will not be with us for Greymore. We knew, well, I shouldn't say we knew it was coming, but with the performance being how it is, and all of us are at different points in our lives, it was only a matter of time before one of our core members, I say core members, we're all core members, before one of our founders would either kind of take a step back or just completely quit the game. So Jared is our raid lead. So Sycamore and Mayo are both kind of taking up the reins right now for leading things. And so right now Jared is our main tank. So we'll have to see exactly how it all plays out. Hopefully we'll be able to get the Godslayer achievement before he leaves. So we have Thursday for this week, and we have 6 more raid days. 7 more raid days in order to get Godslayer. Now, if all of our instances are as good as tonight, we have a really good chance of getting Godslayer. I don't think we were going to get it for that run because we were a little bit slow. If I remembered to put on my split timer thing, I would probably know exactly how slow we were compared to our fastest, roughly speaking. But I'll have that set for Thursday. But yeah, kind of disappointing, but at least instance we're good. So maybe the nobody can have the quest is actually a thing. It'd be kind of funny if it actually did end up fixing our instance. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm just gonna keep on going around trying to finish off this last survey. But yeah, so let's see. Videos coming out, focusing in on trying to get Roaring Opportunist done, because I know a lot of people are going to be asking about all that since that was changed today, Monday. So those are probably the next two videos, and then Werewolf, taking probably two videos on Werewolf, one on how to build a werewolf tank, and one on, can't mount this location. Oh no, yeah, no, I can totally mount. Yeah, so one on werewolf tank, one on DPS. They actually made Tormentor work with the werewolf pounce now, so you should be able to do werewolf tanking now. So that's actually kind of cool. So yeah, expect two on Roaring Opportunist, and then two more on werewolves. It's finals is coming up. So might not be every day like I have been releasing as of like last week. Might be every other day. I'll get to it when I can. Essentially, is what I'm kind of getting at here. But yeah, that's it. I guess thanks for watching, and I guess look forward to Thursday night. I guess that'll be released on Friday. Yeah,